And welcome back to ANC Shill 101 because today we are defending Gwede and his very based opinion to not sign the stupid Europeans deal.
Well, actually, it's Gwede Mantashe to enemies, but we call him Uncle Gweezy because Uncle Gweezy has decided not to sign any form of deal with Europeans for so-called green fuel. Now, Byron, I have no idea what the hell green fuel is. As far as I know, fuel is like a yellowish color. But by the looks of it, it looks like Cyril's handlers have told Cyril, listen, Cyril, you're the president of South Africa. It's like a Joe Biden. You're the president. Here's a piece of paper. You must sign it. And then guess what? South Africa gets billions of dollars to do stuff. And so I was like, oh, this is great. What do we get? Green fuel. I love green fuel. Never heard of it, but let me sign. Apparently, Uncle Gweezy was supposed to sign with Cyril, with the Europeans for this green fuel stuff. And Gweezy says, not a fork. I'm not doing it. I haven't read the MOU. I haven't read the contracts. I'm not signing. So they didn't even bother to pitch up. That's based.
So Baba Mantashe, he came out there and said, hey, Voetsek, you want me to sign up for this European bloody gas? Ramon, did you know that the Karoo has the 7th largest quantity of gas in the world? What the fuck do we need bloody European gas for? Because he said to them, hey guys, don't come here with your stupid rubbish. I'm the coal king. And the coal king is not interested in this green crap.
Because it's not gas we're getting from the Europeans. We're getting solar panels and windmills and shit like that to produce energy, which is called green fuel. And apparently this is going to replace the 7th largest gas deposit in the world under the Karoo. Gator McKenzie, when we went to go see him in Beaufort West, he was like, we can end load shedding right now, frack the crap out of the Karoo. It's only sand and sheep. How much damage can you do? Not much, in our opinion. But they want to not exploit the natural resources of South Africa and instead sign a blood debt to people who are destroying their farmers in the Netherlands and Norway. And that will somehow give us a just energy transition. Like, I don't see anything just about this. And the fact that we have minerals under our soil in South Africa that are not being exploited for the benefit of South Africans, it's treasonous.
You know, Ramon, I've said this many times. If Juju wasn't an outright racist that wants to kill every white people because, it sounds good on camera, I'd probably agree with the guy a lot. Because one of the things he actually says, South Africa's resources often gets mined and sold to the Europeans for gold. And as Gator McKenzie said to us when we saw him, this is a stupid strategy. You mine minerals in South Africa, you make it a requirement that those minerals are refined and processed and manufactured in South Africa. If you do that, you stimulate the economy. Go for it. You can take our minerals all you want, but you make your goods here. You're going to go reform it and process it into some kind of good. You're going to transform it into a good, and then you're going to sell it back to us at a premium price. Gator says it's dumb. It's dumb. It's our resources. It doesn't benefit the people. So Gator made it very clear. What do we mean when we say the resources should be used to benefit us? Just give people a job, man. Create your manufacturing plants on South African soil. If you're going to go mine our steel, refine the steel in South Africa. If you're going to mine our coal, refine it here and send it abroad. If you're going to take our resources, do what you need to do with it here and then sell the final good abroad. That's all he says. It's all you need to do. And in this instance, I think Uncle Gwede is right. Because if we go and we sign up to all these green agenda bullshit in Europe, we're indebted to them forever. We have our own natural gas. We have our own natural resources. These could be used to provide energy till Jesus comes back. We could do it at a cheap, affordable cost. That cheap electricity could be used to grow our economy, to provide cheap infrastructure to people that want to do manufacturing, for farming. That stuff can benefit the Republic of South Africa. But no, we can't allow the blacks to have that, can we? Like, no. What we must do is give them solar panels because that's all they're entitled to. What bullshit is this? This is a proper racist crap. And it puts South Africa into poverty till the end of time.
Yeah, because we've seen what green energy has done to the rest of the world, right? Go to Portugal, 80% renewable energy. Yes, highest electricity prices as well. Not great. Kenya, 50% renewable. Yes, highest energy prices in Africa. Green energy is not the solution to solve load shedding, and it's not the solution to have a 5% economic growth trajectory for this country. South Africa is a land rich in resources, firstly. Secondly, some of you might be looking at this video and be thinking to yourself, oh, why do we like Gwede? He's a corrupt bastard. Maybe he is. I actually don't care what Gwede's intentions are. I don't care if he has a finger in the pie of the coal Coal is the best way to solve load shedding and bring us to a 3% economic growth path. And then for anything else on top of that, cool. If Discovery wants to build a solar farm, cool. Buy land and build your bloody solar farm. I don't really care. But entrapping the South African taxpayer to agreements with billions of dollars while people here have no jobs and no money is, as I will repeat myself, the definition of treason. We could be an emerging market with capacity to fund everything we want right here with the minerals and resources that we have. But it's not happening now.
I think Cyril's captured by freaking everybody, mate. I think he'll sign up to whatever sounds good, eh? That sounds good. Australia's going to give me money. I'll sign there. China's going to give me money. I'll sign there. Russia's going to give me money. I'll sign there. Cyril is captured by everyone. You know why? Because the man has no thoughts of his own. He doesn't actually have an agenda to push. He's pushing everybody else's agenda. The communists say we should have no private property. Yeah, I'll sign that. This is Cyril 101, mate. He's a paper president.
Yeah, and the least we can say for Gwede, at least he has a plan. At least he understands that mineral resources are valuable to the country. He understands that the coal fleet we have is the best in the world and we need to use it to the best of our abilities. And really, he is completely right on coal. I'm not saying go vote for the ANC tomorrow, but on this, Gwede is completely right. He understands the game. He understands that this is debt slavery to the Western world, which is not something that South Africa can afford at the moment, especially when we have the resources available to give jobs to South Africans. And most importantly, those resources can be used to make South Africa grow at a far greater economic pace. Not with the ANC, I accept that, but Uncle Gwede is completely correct, and you can't argue against that.
And if Baba Matashe would like to come on the show and talk to us about why green agenda is bullshit and why we should stick with coal, you know where we are. We'll take the interview any day of the week. We just want to hear what you got to say, Baba. Come on the show. We're right here whenever you are.
And if you want to know why coal is king, well, we don't have any load shedding at the moment, and this video explains why.